Good morning, good evening, good day, to wherever you may be. NIO Inc. NIO shares up 2,610% of the last year, and some large option traders are betting the NIO rally still has legs. Unusual large option traders on NIO, each trade represents a bullish bet. NIO shares are 14% in the last week as buying enthusiasm for EV stocks continued to move up. November 2018, NIO traded at $7 per share. It finds itself in new territory. It was lifted by purchases of new EV. These are still working towards the goal of increasing the market shares of EVs to 25% by 2025 from the current 5%. It looks like it includes adopting pro-EV policies. The government does. Support to EVs. They get support by the government. NIO hits 3 big milestones. November 2nd, its big market cap surpassed that of BMW. Then increased to $50 billion, surpassing that of GM. Revenue increases at a rapid clip. Company's net income is still negative. Shares improved seems to be following Tesla's pattern. NIO reports 5,055 vehicles delivered in October, up 100.1% compared to a year ago. And that's the sweeps all the calls right there for you. NIO reported a $1.1 billion net income loss in Q3. NIO revenue was up 146% in the quarter to $4.53 billion, and the stock market cap now stands at $72.5 billion. Looks like they're following Tesla's playbook, almost step by step, literally. NIO's largest options on Tuesday appear to be betting that the stock's bullish movement will continue in coming months. They get basically the government, entities of the government own parts of NIO, so NIO has to meet their goal until they get paid, or they can call it and cash it in, basically. But they still have a good rating, still doing strong. But literally following Tesla's playbook. Going from near bankruptcy to where they are now. Sounds familiar. Sounds really familiar. We're going to do more on this later. There's a whole lot you get to go in detail about what their government's doing for them, about lifting the policies, like lifting purchases of new EVs policies. So when they buy tags, they're limiting the number of tags you could for new cars to limit the. They had a $1 billion. China plans to achieve carbon neutrality by 2060. Chinese government has been encouraging adoption of EVs. EV sales have risen from 17,000 to 7.2 million, 4%, which were in China. NIO received support from the government. Their government offered it a $1 billion bailout last year. Chinese government has restricted securing license plates, limited the number of new vehicles on the market, and that's when they changed policy and started limiting it, new EVs. The goal of neutrality is basically the state supports NIO for success. NIO Day is coming in January. With the surpassing, all the big BMWs surpassed, GM surpassed, a few others are surpassed. It seems to be following Tesla's pattern. The revenue's increasing. It's actually starting to look pretty good. But more on this later for the ones that need it. Another thing coming up, maybe tomorrow or the next day. You have a good day, good night, and keep doing what you're doing.